Hola friends, new and old. Welcome to Shano Trades, the place where we give you crypto price predictions with deadly accuracy for $0. Why? Because we love you. Like, no, seriously. I'm Shano. I'm the interpreter for RNMN. RNMN is a technical trading system that gives the regular, mundane, boring, forgotten trendline a utility that's never been used before, a utility that's never been seen before, a utility that for some reason has gone undiscovered until now. I've searched far and wide to see if there's been any other strategies that have ever been done this way, and I can't find it. Maybe you can help me out? I don't know. We'll see. The use of angles as points of reference on the chart for the purpose of accurate price prediction. I set out with this goal in mind and I achieved it. From Shano's perspective, RNMN has established previously unknown properties of what a chart does. RNMN has figured out how price moves on a chart, not what moves price on a chart. How. People have been trying to figure this out for a long time, and with the use of the RNMN fan and the angles, we always know where price is going. If you're a true technical trader, then you know that that is literally the entire point. Determining where the tops are and determining where the bottoms are. This is what a technical trader wants to know. This is what every trader wants to know. The chart is all that matters. RNMN tosses useless indicators out the window. You're not going to see anything else on these charts. No other indicator, no RSI, no MACD. Those are useless indicators, and all they do is represent past and present price action. They give absolutely no indication of where price is headed in the future. Outside of volume profile, throw that shit out the window. Supply, demand, volume profile, all legitimate profitable trading styles. I'm not hating. RNMN is a technique and strategy that I see being paradigm changing. Once you realize just how accurate the angles represent the way price moves, you're probably going to be agreeing with me. This is pinpoint accurate price prediction based on the angular movement of price action from a central point, the top of a trend and the bottom of a trend. From those points, we shoot the fan's angles out and we wait for the magic to happen. Let me show you. The Bitcoin chart you're about to see, I made this prediction 2 weeks ago for yesterday, for the day after Christmas, and we hit dead on. It was a day prior, I was off by a day. I know, right? But price hit exactly where we said from 2 weeks ago. This is what we do. We're going to do end of year targets and predictions for MATIC. We're going to do end of year target and predictions for XTZ. The end of December for me and my family is incredibly busy. I'm giving you the predictions now, but I can't guarantee there will be a video. However, even if there isn't a video that's put out for the end of this week for the predictions you're seeing, I will be posting the results of these predictions on my social channels. I've got links in the comments, links in the description. Go check those out. You'll be able to find the results of the predictions there. So first up, we're going to look at Bitcoin. I made this prediction 2 weeks ago. Pedro the Pink Penguin, he's my marker for what prediction Shano is seeing. So anyway, if you're not familiarized, if you're not used to RNMN, it does kind of look crazy when everything's up there. In its simplest form, we use these angles, this one set of angles at tops and at bottoms, and it will show us where price is going. So this was my end of year Bitcoin prediction. I said as of yesterday, December 26th, that we would be at 48,500. We came right up to that point, and we're actually a little bit above, so I wasn't dead on. I wasn't dead on for the days, but the angles, as always, are expressing exactly what price is doing. I said the price would be riding the 50 degree. You can see the 50 degree here. The angles never change. In row, it's continuing to ride up. So it hit our 48.5 prediction and then bounced up to its current level, of 50,000 plus. We're at 50,800 right now at 5 in the morning, Central Standard Time. When we're looking at a range that goes from 35.9 all the way up to 61.7, and we're able to see where 48.5 is right in the middle and call it and predict it, there's not many things out there that can do that for you. So with that being said, Pedro and I take down a win for Bitcoin end of year prediction. That's one. I mean, yeah, maybe it didn't hit directly dead on the day, but I'm only one dude, you know what I'm saying? It hit 48.5 within 2 days, exactly where I said it was gonna be. That's a winner. That's why you see your guy Pedro out here, excited as shit. Because we just started and we're already 1 for 1. What's new? Let's go for MATIC. As I said in the intro, we go step by step, and that's what I'm going to show you. So here we are, we have my high for the week, we have my low for the week. So these are the levels that I am seeing according to RNMN. Pay attention. You can see how I marked out our days. 5-day predictions, that's what I'm giving you on MATIC and XTZ today. Once we get our days established, we go ahead and find our immediate tops and bottoms. As of right now, our high point for MATIC, our most recent high point for MATIC, $2.92. That's our top. Our most recent bottom is $2.42. All bottoms, all tops are the point of reference that I mentioned for our angles. The very high point, the very low point, the beginnings and ends of trends is where we shoot our angles out. MATIC's recent top and bottom, 242, 292, a difference of 50 cents. Okay, let's take a look at our positive angles. So we can see here's our positive angles that I'm seeing. I'm using the top from last week that actually came into play into our $2.68. We hit that one right on the money. Was our bull last week and we hit it dead on. Price has been flipped. Now this 268 level is now our bear target. You can see that from this level, from last week's high, these angles are still coming into play. So here's the angles. They never change. It just depends on what direction. If you're coming downward, you're going to be using negative angles. If you're going upward, you're going to be using positive angles. Same ones every time. If you're following along, scale is 0.0027. Lock price to bar ratio 0.0027. Follow along on the 30-minute chart. Okay, we've got our positive angles shooting out from last week's high and also from this high here. Every top, every bottom is a fan point. Now that we've seen our positive angles working as support and resistance, let's see what the actual negative angles are looking like. Okay. So you can see how I got to my 268. Obviously, it was easy to know from last week because that was our high for last week. Price has been flipped now. Now 268 is our bear. You can see why. This plus 15 off of last week's high is acting as support. I don't see price getting below this plus 15 because of all of the price action that has already been expressed by the plus 15. See this bottom bounce? So this bottom of 242 is actually expressed by this plus 15. So I see plus 15 as our dominant support. So when we shoot our negative angles out, you can see how this minus 50, this yellow line, this minus 50 is reacting to the plus 29. See price kind of punching up to meet this minus 50. I think what's going to happen, it's going to follow this. And you can see how I get my bear prediction. The minus 22, minus 22. The top is just a fan point. All the angles are always there. We just identify the ones that are coming into play. But per the usual Shano and RNMN, we bulls. So that's why you see your boy Pedro the Pink Penguin hanging out at this 310. What I see happening is price continuing to bounce up as it has been strictly adhering to this plus 29. Boom. See how the plus 29 expresses resistance and now support, and I think that it's just going to continue to follow the plus 29 up to our $3.10 level, and you know who's already sitting there. That's your boy Pedro. So 5-day prediction for MATIC, $3.10. That's what we're sticking with. We're pushing all-time highs for MATIC. Let's go. All right, now that we've got MATIC wrapped up, let's hop over to XTZ. Same thing. I'm going to give you the top, give you my high prediction. I'm going to give you my low prediction. My high prediction is $5.46. My low prediction is $4.36. How did we get there? Let's go ahead and take a look. You can see that I'm not using any other indicators. I use just the angles to come up with my predictions. Only them. If you want to follow along, check my work, make sure that I'm being authentic and legitimate. The scale we're working with is 0.0045 on the 30-minute chart. And what we're doing is 5-day predictions. So here we go. Monday at midnight to Friday at midnight. All right, so this is a pretty big gap. It's pretty big to confidently say that, oh, here's a prediction, here's a prediction. It's not that big when you do it the way that I'm trying to teach. It's actually really simple for the traders out there that know technicals. But anyway, we got our big range. How do we get to these levels? How do we get to 546? How do we get to 436? First thing we're going to do, we're going to identify our tops and bottoms. Easy to see. Our top is at $4.99. Our bottom is at $4.46. The entire point of it is to identify the tops, the bottoms, and identify the angle that acts as support and resistance, as price will always inevitably continue to move forward, right? First, we identify our positive angles. Just like I've been telling you over and over, every top and every bottom is the center point, is the beginning point for the angles to shoot out from tops and bottoms. Doesn't matter where they're at. Every top, every bottom is a starting point for your angles. So here we go back to all the way back to a couple weeks ago, and you can see that I'm still seeing price reacting to levels from this far back. You see our price level at 546, this plus 22 that you can see price reacting to all the way back here. All right. It comes off of that bottom. This plus 22 that I foresee being the top side resistance is coming all the way from back here at mid-December. So you see how I came up with my 546 with the plus 22. How did we come up with this $4.36? We got to pull up our negative angles from this most recent top of $4.99. So let's do that. All right, you can see, just like I've been saying, from the top, the angles shoot out and they identify your support and resistance levels in real time out into the future. I just added another angle, this minus 15 from this top from last week. You can see how the minus 15 and the minus 36 are converging in this area. That is how I came up with the $4.36 bear price point. I'm not saying this is where price is going. I'm saying that this is the bottom level. If price is going to give out from here and give out on the uptrend, the bottom side is going to be 436 as it stands right now, as the chart is showing us right now. Things change obviously, but 436 is it. But if you've been following along, you know that Shano and RNMN are bulls. You know that Pedro, he posted up at that bull target. For XTZ, I'm calling $5.46 by Friday or before. Okay, I think what's going to happen is price is going to continue to bounce through these resistance levels, these resistance angles that are being shot out from this high of 499. I think we're going to chop through there, work our way up and meet this plus 22 up here at 546. Price already reacted to the plus 22 last week. I think what's going to happen is we're going to keep on bouncing around, going to bounce through the resistance angles here and come back up to this plus 22 for another touch point at this $5.46 price level. Pedro knows, Shano knows, we interpret RNMN, bull target, let's go. So that's it, the very last episode of 2021. Even though I just started out, Shano Trades has been putting content out, people. I've been giving y'all deadly accurate predictions for free. The only thing I ask in return is get down there, subscribe, like, comment, share. You can find a link to my other social channels in the video description. Because of my hectic end of December schedule, I'm not going to be able to make a video for the results of these predictions. So hop on to my other social channels. You'll see the links in the description for the results of this week's predictions. Starting next year, 2022, I'm going to be doing monthly charts on the big dogs. 1 month charts, so January 1st to February 1st. I'm going to continue to do my weekly predictions, my 5-day predictions on altcoins like MATIC and XTZ. These are my two predominant altcoins that I'm following. I'm charting, I'm recording, I'm editing, I'm promoting, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I can't take on-demand requests yet. Anywho, I hope you had happy holidays. I hope you have a great new year, and I cannot wait to see where Shano Trades goes next year. Let's make a difference, and we start out by doing that by becoming financially free. Because financial freedom is freedom. Freedom to choose how you want to live, freedom to choose not to be under the thumb of your government, having the freedom to be you. That's what Shano, that's what RNMN, that's what little homie Pink Pedro be out here doing. We're sick of this shit, and this is our way out. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, do all that stuff. I appreciate your patronage thus far. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. See you in 2022.